Okay. And just like go over, our business in general, just like where we're at. It's October is like already over. It's so crazy. I feel like each month we go, like every month is just like flying by. Before we know it, it's over and it's freaking done with. So it's just and that's really a lot of what I want to talk about as well, because we can be sitting here talking about tips and tricks for days. So we're really gonna, um, Brittany, let me check and see if you're on. Sorry, I'm not on my computer, so it's a little
I'm
crazy.
here.
Okay, perfect. And Lex is on too. I see Lex. Awesome. All right, so coming down from this Margaritaville hype, I mean, we have, I don't even know how many days, less than 2 weeks left. I mean, we have like a week and a half left. And I mean, most of you should know, but if you don't, anyone could be on this trip. And I just like, you can have started yesterday and you could still be on this trip. And getting to an event, never mind Margaritaville, because that's going to be insane. It's going to change everything for you. Being at events, like if you want to make this business work for you, and if you're serious about this, you need to get to an event. There's no excuses, even if it's a try it, right? You just need to get there, right? I'm telling you from experience, I hope y'all trust me with what I say, you need to get to an event, right? So with that, if October ends, and you're, let's say, you just started yesterday, maybe you're not top 300, you can still get chosen to be on it, but you still need points. All right, guys. Okay, I did that quick. So anything new, like even if you're not a reds are very like competitive, right? And maybe if you're not red and maybe you're getting a little discouraged from your points or whatever it is, again, you could still get on this trip. So please take it from me. I've been to many events that I've been to where we had to earn our way there. I was chilling with executives. I was chilling with distributors. I was chilling with rubies. I forgot what event it was. It might have been conference. We had like a cocktail and you had to earn your way there. Maybe it was like top for Christmas cash, whatever it was. Like I swear there's people who are distributors and who have made their way there. So I know Alexa and I were talking about this earlier, just whenever you decide to do something and you're going to make it happen, there's always going to be a devil that pops in, is going to tell you and give you a million reasons why you can't do it, right? Whether you want to try to lose weight or, you're pushing for a promotion, whether it doesn't even have to do with this business. It could be anything, right? There's always going to be something that comes up where it's going to throw you off. Well, you're going on vacation, so maybe you'll start your diet, the next week after, or, oh, well, I'm going away, so I won't be fully focused on the business. So I'll just, maybe I'll just like put, Ruby, I'll just get it in November. Like there's always going to be something. I promise you. Who's with me? Do you guys know what I'm saying? The second you make a goal, like you decide, it's like, oh, well, I have a family party tomorrow, or like it's the holidays and I just really want to eat all the cookies. So maybe I'll just make it a New Year's resolution instead. Like I'm telling you, you can come up with a million freaking things. It's going to be there. It's your decision to decide to just keep doing it, right? Yeah, so true. It's so true. It's literally with anything. And a lot of times we make that decision, we tend to, take other circumstances, and a lot of us, we tend to point fingers and blame other things and other people too. It is what it is, and that's just me being real and raw, because I mean, I've even been through it. You know what I'm saying? But what it comes down to is you. That's it. It's everything that's happening and not happening in your life is a reflection of you, your decisions, your choices, your actions, your non-actions. You know what I'm saying? So, right now, as we're getting into this, I want you guys to put everything like not on yourself, but know and understand that, it starts, guys, sorry, make sure you're muted. Take full freaking responsibility. Okay. That's it. All right. Let me get into my notes. So there's a lot of things, like month end is super exciting. Like I get really freaking pumped for month end. Like this is when magic happens. And I know we say, you guys probably hear all the time, we go, why do so many people wait till month end to start grinding and doing the thing? I don't know. Some people work their businesses differently and it works for them. Other people, they just can't figure out their groove yet. But for some reason, miraculously, hold on. For some reason, miraculously, when you guys decide, whether it's on the 25th or like the 28th, please don't do any of that, to go ham, like volume skyrockets. And it's just so crazy. And I just can't, like, again, it's like, I can't imagine if we did that all month, but sometimes it's just not, if it, I know people who are planting all these seeds in the beginning of the month and then they go crazy the second half of the month, and that just works for them, right? So it's, find that groove if you haven't already. But these are some things that we're going to go over that hopefully will help you guys. And if any of you have anything to share, please feel free. And again, if you have any questions too, if you're confused about what we're talking about, please ask, because you're probably definitely not the only one who is wondering something at all whatsoever. Okay. Britt. Okay, wait, I gotta unmute you because I had to like mute everyone. Yeah. Hi. Got it. So Britt has so many good things. I mean, I personally do some of the same things that we were talking about, but I don't as well, or I don't emphasize them as much. So again, what may work for me may not work for some of you guys. What may work for Britt may not work for me as much, but that we're here to share and speak about them and guys as much information as we can without like driving you absolutely insane. So, Britt, if you just want to share some things and then we'll take it from there.
Okay. So first thing, and Gwen's just going to set it in the chat as I go. So first thing that like is huge for promotion. So if you're promoting Ruby this month, if you are promoting Emerald, Diamond, whatever your goal is, I love sending out this message. And if you guys don't get it in the chat, I can always just post on the page. Hey, Lev, I'm pushing for a huge promotion right now with my company and working toward, and it says fill in the blank. I am only blank orders away. I'm wondering if you would be willing to do me a favor. I need a few more product testers and you'll get my 40% discount, blah, 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 blah. I send that still to this day when I'm pushing to friends, family, and I've been in the business for over 3 years. That's huge. You can turn that also into a post. So on your page, guys, I am so flipping excited. I am promoting Ruby this month. I am only 5 triple threat orders away. Who needs to lose weight? This promotion means blah, blah, blah to me. Like, obviously phrase it like better, you know what I'm saying? But people love to hear your goals. Like, especially if they're already interested anyway, people want to help people. Even though it might not seem like it, people want to help people. So if they see that, oh, this promotion is going to help her do this, that could honestly make a lot of people order right then and there. So that's huge. And then also adding on to that, I can't remember if it was the month that I promoted presidentially or not, but I reached out to all of my loyal customers just because I needed overall volume. And I'd be like, hey, I'm pushing for a huge life-changing promotion. With this promotion, I'm going to be able to do this for my family. Anybody who places an additional order this month, I'll send a small gift. Obviously, I had to send out a small gift. If you don't want to do that, you could just ask for their support. You don't even need to send anything out. But that was huge, bringing volume. Like, I brought in thousands of volume doing it. These people already have my trust. Sorry, my throat hurts so bad. So then the next thing is I like literally am all over my declines, and I'm not all over my declines on the 25th. I check in with them throughout the month, just so then that way on the 25th it's not like a big deal, because obviously I have a lot to do at the end of the month. So I have a ton of messages that I send out to my declines, and I'm pretty sure they're in the units too, on our page. But I did send them to Gwen. So sorry, Gwen. I don't know if you got my text or not. Oh, did I send them to you? Oh my God, I was saying.
No, she got it.
Oh, okay. But I literally just send them out. It's so simple and it's so easy. And a lot of the times people just don't know that they declined. So if you don't know how to do declines, I actually have the directions. I can send them in here too. But
if you go to 10Xers and you search, you literally type in declines in the search bar for the group, you will find tons and tons and tons of threads. Tony, declines are, I mean, let's say you signed up a customer last month for the 90-day challenge. It's an auto shipment each month. Let's say you sign them up in September 15th. They, maybe they changed their card. Maybe, they didn't get paid yet and they didn't know, or they forgot or whatever. You can see in your back office if their card declined for like October, for example. So obviously we want to fix that, right? And it's super, super, super simple. Again, like I said, just search declines in 10Xers. You'll have threads that pop up that give you directions, like where to go. Guys, you take 10 minutes and just send everyone a message really quick. Super, super, super simple.
Yeah.
And also,
sorry, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I wanted to say before I forget, for like that first initial message, I'm going for a huge promotion, yada, yada, yada. Guys, if you're new in this business, you're pushing for your shopping spree, say that. You don't have to say I'm pushing for a shopping spree. You can say like I'm pushing for like my first goal, in my business. And people feed off of your vibe, guys. Like, stop. So many of you get in your dang freaking head. Like, stop overthinking it. Brittany said this a bunch of times. People just want to help you. You will be so freaking surprised with how many people just want to help you, whether it's family or strangers, right? And I mean, we haven't gotten into host to post yet, but like we also have host to post too. Like we give away so freaking much. And not only that, like what Britt said about giving things away and using incentives, like guys, you can give away like a free 2 days of keto coffee or 2 days of keto energy, right? Or you can say that maybe you only have like 10, like a small amount of products. You can say you can put them in a drawing, for 5 days worth of coffee, so that you're not giving like 2 or 3 samples to a bunch of people. You can do a drawing, right? And just choose one person, if that makes sense. So just little things like this. But guys, you don't even have to do an incentive. I promise you, people just want to help you. All right, keep going. Sorry.
I love that. And I also have a random side note that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about, but this has been so huge. So all of my loyal customers, once they sign up, I've been saying to them, I'm like, once you get your order, tag me on your page, like as a story. So like whether they're making keto coffee or if they're having their collagen, whatever it is, because then all of their followers see it and they're excited about it anyway. So that has been so huge, because I've gotten a ton of people, because I've been blocked and following, just message me being like, hey, I saw my friend blah blah blah's story, like I want more information about this. That's something so easy just to grow your network. I don't know why.
I love that. I love that so much. I didn't even I wouldn't even thought of that. I didn't even think of that. That's so simple.
So simple. And you know what? People have already ordered. They're going to post about it. That's like getting a new outfit. You want to post about it. You know what I'm saying? So that was so random, but hold on, let me go into my last thing.
Well, this also goes along with sharing too. Like, guys, if you got your first customer, screenshot the email or the notification that pops up with Connect and post about it on your story and just say how excited you are for this person. You don't need much, guys. It's literally just your energy. It's about you being excited. You don't like whatever you're thinking they need. You don't need this extravagant of anything. Just post about things and be excited. Post about when you get a package from It Works coming in, and post on your story and say how excited you are. You know, you don't need to be a pro. You don't need to know like everything about the products. You know, when you first join, maybe you don't even have your own results yet. That's fine. I didn't even know what our products were when I freaking first joined. Like, just be excited about them because you obviously know how amazing they are. All right, sorry.
Yeah, no, and Janie, just to go back to your question, I do have them host posts. I just do this as like something extra because I feel like when they put up a host post, yes, it's great, gets a lot of interaction, but then when they also see their friend with the product, it's just like, you know, just like the extra step, and then they see me twice. So, you know, okay. Last thing that I want to talk about, and this I feel like is huge. Okay, so perk points. If you go, well, first of all, a person cannot use perk points until they've completed 3 months. Okay, they will earn their perk points if you go underneath Tree Viewer. Actually, I think there's an easier way now, but you can just click account and you'll see the number that they have. I think there might be a tab right now, but this is just how I do it. Is there like someone not muted? Or I keep on hearing myself.
I mean, just me. I don't know if it's me. I can mute myself.
So I message people for their perk points after they're on their 3 months. For example, the other day I messaged someone. She literally has been a loyal customer forever and has not touched her perk points. Like, this girl has over 100 perk points. But I'm messaging her and I'm just like, hey girl, it's Brittany from It Works. The message that's in there, I'm like, you have $50 off our new beauty pack this month that we just launched. It is next level. There's nothing on the market that can compare to it, and you get it $50 off. So she's not using all of her perk points right now, but she's getting $50 off of the beauty care. Okay. So, because it does change if you use all the perk points to the BV amount, the BV changes for that order, if that makes sense. And then plus then they can get 50% off the next order when she orders the next month, because I don't know about anybody else who tried Beauty Works, but you're going to be ordering it every single month because I'm obsessed. But I never give them the full dollar amount on there unless it's a big BV order, especially when they have a lot of perk points, because clearly they're loving the product. So she has over 100 and it just breaks it up with the order. But I'll even do that for people who I didn't personally enroll. If I know that that person isn't working, I'll reach out to their loyal customers and just say, hey, it's Brittany from It Works. You have this many perk points. It's just a great, I don't know. I feel like it's also awesome with the new pack that's coming out because, first of all, it's a ton of BV. Second of all, no one's tried it yet. And when you have new things, people are just hyped, you know, and people are getting results in 2 to 3 days. So if you get it on their hands, it's going to be huge. Yeah.
So, and guys, how to find these perk points? You go into eSuite. I mean, honestly, so it all depends. For me, perk points have literally saved my promotions. Like when I'm pushing to promote, I follow up. Like for example, you need a box at 400, right? I go to that box distributor, whoever it is, and all of the distributors under them, if they have any, and I click every single individual in Tree Viewer, every single individual customer, and then the tabs will pop up like the info and volumes, and you'll see how many perk points they have. Like Brittany said, they can only use their perk points after they finish their 3rd month. And also, so if you guys don't know, maybe you're a little confused, perk points take off a BV. So let's say that they have, I don't know, 10 perk points, and they get a pack of wraps, which are 54. They use those perk points. It's going to subtract 10. So it's only going to be 44 BV. Does that make sense? But it's going to be 10 less dollars because each perk point equals $1. But that's amazing. That's a huge incentive. Guys, I filled for, like, if any of you like have 400 boxes where they're at like 398 and you just want to like rip your hair out, like perk points, this is for perk points. Like like I said, perk points have saved me, and we have them. We have these incentives that literally cost you nothing, right? So these are just small little tiny things that I've done that have helped tremendously. Love that. Sorry, Britt, did I cut you off again? You're good. Alexa, did you want to speak? I know you said, hold on.
I saved my mute because it like pops up on the screen.
Okay.
So yeah, like what I was gonna say, like about remessaging customers too, like when people tell me that they can't use their perk points or like, you know, they can't host a post for me, like say I just reach out for a host a post, sometimes I'm switching it like, oh, like no problem, but like, would you want to try the products personally? Because some people aren't comfortable about sharing the products that they haven't tried. So like that's what I've been switching it to. And then also when I've been messaging for CCD clients or for anybody that has perk points and they say they don't have the money, then I'm like, well, like crazy because we have this giveaway for money that like you can post on your wall and it's something that's super fast and easy for them to utilize. And even if it's been like 2 weeks, I've just been reaching out to them for like either or because they read your message or they responded to you already on your algorithm, they're most likely seeing your post still. So if you just like reach out to them again, like maybe they just thought you needed them for products or they just thought like you needed them for that host to post, don't be afraid to reach out to them again because the longer span of time that goes by is the more that they're forgetting about you. So like, yeah, it's awesome to go in and like ask the Keto Coffee like resale message or like, you know, talk about the new skincare like months down the road. But sometimes like it could have been like a bad minute for them. You follow up with something different and you totally catch their attention all over again.
Yeah, love that. What was I gonna say? Okay, guys, if you haven't gone through every single person in your phone and asked them to post for you, you're missing out. Like you're seriously missing out. When I did that for the first time, I signed 7 LCs that day, one day, just because of following up for host to post. So, I mean, this is something that's so easy. You're giving, because, you know, they're going to get an entry. I mean, I know both of our teams, Alexa and mine, do host post giveaways. Again, even if you're not giving away anything, just ask them and they will do it for you. If you don't know what host to post is, guys, I mean, it's like blowing up. We have threads everywhere for it. You're just asking them to post something on their Facebook wall or a story on their Instagram or even on their page. I personally do on their story, and people are gonna come. Like the host to post is a powerful freaking machine. If you're not utilizing it, even if it's something that you do extra on the side, you know, when you're pushing, you gotta freaking do it. I'm telling you, it will be an absolute game changer for you. I think I've asked every single person I can possibly ask to host a post by now, and it's amazing. So again, if you guys don't really know how it works, go to the group page, type in search in the search host to post. There are tons of threads. If you're still confused, go onto YouTube, type in It Works Host to Post, and watch every single video. That's how I learned. Like YouTube, power ship for real. So, and you have your upline, you have so many people to help you. Host post is very simple. You just got to stop being freaking lazy and do it, right? This business is a lot more fun when our phones are blowing up and we're changing lives, right? Okay. Something that's so simple, and I've been mentioning this recently, is I go back in my cold messages every day from the people I have reached out to in the last few days, and they haven't answered my DM. I just say, hey, did I catch you at a bad time? I literally get so many people from them, like so many. This is like the new like follow up, right? I'm literally following up with the people I messaged the last 24, 48 hours. So again, even if they didn't respond to my message that I sent them yesterday or the day before, hey, did I catch you at a bad time? And I get so many people answering me. I get people that I sign up still. I get people who say, no, I'm sorry, I just don't have the money. And then I turn them into a PDT. Right? So many awesome things. If anyone has anything to add, like as I'm talking, or any questions, let me know. Personally, for me, because some of you might be wondering, I love the Thermify X Host to Post and the Cleanse. Those are the two that I personally use the most a lot. And now hiring, I love myself, but if you're just pushing for volume, obviously you want to do product one. There's tons of examples, like I said, on the page too. I mean, it is like a mothership of information overboard. Let's see. And when I say host to post, like, yeah, Britt, hold on 1 second. When I say host to post, like, I'm asking, go in your Connect app and message every single LC you ever had. Hey girl, super random, but do you think you can do me a huge favor? Every single customer, every single potential customer, every single potential distributor, even if they haven't answered you, I guarantee you'll get a lot more answers when you're asking them something different. Okay, Britt, sorry. I don't want you to lose your train of thought. You're good.
Sorry, I just randomly thought about this. So, especially with the new beauty pack out and with the incentive trip with an auto shipment, if you run a 125, you get 500 points. If people on your team haven't ran a auto shipment for 125, like, everybody should be all over that. Number one, you get points. Two, you get the products that people are literally getting results in with, like, in like 1 to 2 days. And that brings in a crap ton of volume. And realistically, if you are using big BV volume yourself, you're going to enroll big BV volume through customers. What you use is what people are going to buy, realistically. So that's just something I want to add, because I feel like that's so important, especially since we do have a trip to Margaritaville.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like a 125 BV order and getting results, it's only going to help you in so many ways. Sorry, that's just what I forgot to say.
No, you're good. This is good. All right, no questions so far, guys? None whatsoever. Even if it's something we talked about and you want us to explain it again, please let us know, because this is a lot. And I'll post the recording as well so that you can re-listen. But these are just, guys, these are all the things that have helped us get to Ambassador, Prez, Triple, Double, Diamond. Like, all these little things. And then, of course, just massive action, right? We'll get into that in a minute. But also, guys, I love the spammy looking weight loss challenge posts. I think they're amazing. So for example, like, I always just get people every single time. I can show you an example. So like this, you guys see that? So I post this on my Facebook, I screenshot it and then post it on my Instagram. Obviously it looks really ugly. So after 24 hours and when comments just really stop, I'll archive it. This is my archive for my page. I don't know if you guys know how to archive. So basically when you go to your picture, you click the 3 dots. The 3 dots in the top right, and then you just click archive. So then, you know, when you go in your archive for your stories, it's going to bring up your stories, but then you click stories and it'll be a drop box down. You just click posts. So you have all of them saved already, so you don't need to delete them. If you guys want me to explain that again, let me know, because I literally just learned that 2 months ago. Not even kidding. Not even kidding whatsoever. So that one is great. And then before and after pictures like that. Let me see if I can find. I definitely have them in my archive. Before and after pictures. So doing this on my page. And then this one is a Thermal Fight one. You guys have probably seen it. 2 pills, 90 days, 31 pounds gone. Who wants to lose 20, 30 pounds by the new year? I'm looking for a couple of people to try our clinically proven all natural weight loss supplement, yada, yada, yada. Something that's really big too that I want to mention is I started to always say, either like if I'm saying comment an emoji below or comment below if you're interested, I will always add send me a DM. Or I'm honestly I've been slowing down with saying comment below. I've noticed that I've been getting so many more people reaching out to me because a lot of people just, some people are just embarrassed to comment. You know, like if I wanted to lose weight, or if I wanted, you know, and maybe I don't want people seeing my comment of me wanting to do that. You know, some people are just more personal than others. And I do this when I do a host to post on Facebook too. Like I always put my number on there because sometimes people just don't want to comment. And I've been noticing a difference of more people reaching out to me, if that makes sense. Wait, Britt or Alexa, who said they had something? Was it Britt again? Or am I just like in another world? And I thought that was last time. I swear I saw. Wait, Alexa, do you have one? No, you can go. I unmuted you.
Oh, sweet. Okay. No, I wanted to go off of something that you said earlier, but it's fine because we can save it because you were like, oh, this is what we did to get where we were. Wait until the end.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah, carry on.
Okay, awesome. Let's see. There was a question. Okay, how do I follow up with PDT without overwhelming them? I mean, honestly, I just follow up with them. Just follow up. You know, so, I mean, this is personally what I do. I'll follow up with everyone that I talk to today, tomorrow, and then I follow up with that same person on the Friday because we get this payday. And then I follow up with them once a week for maybe like 2 weeks. And then after that, I'll do like once a month or once every 3 weeks. And this, I'm just talking about this one person, right? So obviously after a while, my texts get like all crazy, my potentials get all crazy, except unless you are super, super organized, love you if you are, I am not at all. So when it gets like all crazy and whatnot, like I do a mass follow-up once or twice a month where I go through all my potentials and send them a message. And I mean, honestly, little things that you can do is like you guys are talking about video messages, voice messaging them, sending a video instead of texting. Like sometimes I'll literally just like read, like I'll read my follow-up a million times and then I'll do a video and I'll just like say what my script would say instead, or I'll just get on my video and I just speak life, guys, you know, and I say, hey, listen, I know we've been talking for a little while and I haven't heard from you, but honestly, this business has completely changed my life and I know it's going to change your life too if you let it. I don't know if you're scared or you're skeptical, but truly you would be so amazing at what I do and I know we'll have such a great time and I don't want you to miss out on this anymore. And I just send it. Like I literally just like every time I send something, it's something different, right? I mean, don't overthink it. Just follow up. I follow up with people until they block me or until they die. Very morbid, but that's just, it is how it is. All right. Savannah, I don't know whose team you're on, but if you're in 10Xers, go to search, probably same for Alexis, go to search and type in follow-ups or following up. There is literally millions of follow-up messages and threads about, you know, talking to PDTs and scripts and whatnot in there, if that's what you're talking about. Sorry, I'm just checking. For messages for host posts, are there templates on Facebook? Yes. If you're in my group, I'm not sure if you're in Alexa's, reach out to your upline or enroller. There's tons and tons. I mean, honestly, again, you can go to YouTube and type in It Works Host to Post. Guys, you type in It Works Host Post on YouTube, D Brooks signed like 120 freaking customers. She's not the only one. Like, guys, host to post is everything. It's so amazing. So, and these ladies are literally like verbatim exactly what they say and what they do. Y'all have no freaking excuse. Like, get your asses to work. Like, that's just it. You know what I'm saying? So there is, like, even if you didn't have any of these groups, even if you didn't have eSuite, YouTube can go ambassador with that. I promise you guys. Love that. Okay. No questions? None? Anything that we've been talking about? Guys, someone has questions. Someone's like, I'm so freaking confused right now because I learned all this stuff within 4 years. So I know for a fact someone is definitely needs to hear something again or is confused. I mean, I hope not because there's not many questions, but No, nothing? Okay. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, something else, this is the last thing for me, is let's say you have 400 boxes who are not active. The distributor doesn't work anymore. They need to be at 400. I will always text that distributor and be like, hey, I know you're not working anymore, but I'm doing a giveaway. You know, ask them to host a post, and you can say, and you know, you can also get an extra 5 entries for host a post if you place any order today, right? Something that's so simple, like literally so simple. So not only are you asking customers, but you're also asking the distributor too. And I do this for, like I said, distributors who are inactive. I always keep them going in the game. I believe there's still a buy-in for host to post. All right, Lex, do your thing.
Hello, everyone. Okay, so we heard some amazing tips from everybody. And like, I love hearing about things that you guys do at the end of the month because that push truly is amazing. Like, we have seen volumes completely plummet from places you never ever thought that they would be at. But with that being said, imagine if you put in the work that you do in these little 5 days, because you see your volume run through on the 25th and you're like, oh my God, I'm so far from Ruby and I'm shocked. And that's a problem, guys. You know, like if you have so much time during your entire month, and I love like that excitement from the end of the month. But like for our team, like I can always tell you, like our excitement goes from the 25th, like through that first entire week of the month. Like that's what we've really started to create, like as a team culture. So like now, you know, you fill in the gaps in those weeks that you see like your teammates dropping off. And like that's huge for me too. Like reach out to your girls and just be excited for them too. Because if you're implementing all these strategies that everybody's using at the end of the month throughout your entire month, like just like Britt said when she was like, I reach out to CCD clients as they go through in the month. That's amazing because I spend so much time going through my CCD clients. So like, don't stress yourself out. Don't think you have 5 days to do something, because as you start to grow, you'll realize that the 30 days in the month can be taken advantage of every single 24 hours that you have. And all of these tips are just so amazing. And I'm so like, I learned a ton tonight too. And I know like you guys all did as well. So just start to utilize it, like all of these in your business every day. Don't think that it has to be an end of the month push, because you always want to push at the end of the month, but just think about yourself when you prioritize this amazing opportunity on a day-to-day basis. And I know like Em totally feels the same about it too, because we'll push on a Tuesday like it's the last day of the month, like just to get some volume and to get some amazing customers.
Yes, 100%. Okay, Michaela, could you invite LCs to post about the product they get and recommend people to come to you for a discount? Brittany, I don't know if you have the script. If you find it, you freaking rock. You rock regardless. But anyways, she had such, oh my God, this was like 2 months ago and it was so brilliant. She said, I think Nicole does something like this too, where she'll message all of her customers, or really anyone, like if anyone even hosts posts for you and they're not even a customer, and they'll say like, if you, wait, no, 2 different things. Nicole says, if you place any order, you'll get 5 extra points towards like the host post drawing. And then Britt does Allie you on top. Britt asked her LCs if they can send a message to people who may be interested. It's in the comments. It's so amazing and it's super smart. I love this idea. It's so good. Little things like this. And yes, okay, we're doing this month end tips and tricks Zoom, and it's close to the month end, but I mean, just like Alexa said, I mean, you guys have to be pushing from day one, like it, and to be less overwhelmed, like they said, just break it up. You don't need to do all of it in the last week or the last freaking day. You should not be whatsoever. What you should be doing in the last week is going ham with messaging people, planting more seeds, and following up, right? I personally suggest you do not spend the time in doing all of this stuff on the last few days of the month. Plus, people need to, you know, when you contact someone today, they're most likely not necessarily going to sign up today, right? So split it up throughout your month. Pick 5 things that we talked about tonight that you loved and you really want to do, and break it up throughout your month and do it, right? Or pick, you know, 2 things and set a reminder or sticky notes and do that 3 times out of your month, you know, because obviously declines, it can be all different times throughout the month, right? Or maybe you love one of the posting ideas that we gave, you know, pick 3 times out of the month to post that post, right? So don't overwhelm yourself all in one, because I've done that many times and it is not freaking worth it. And you're just wasting time in the long run, and you're just burning out and, you know, giving yourself a panic attack. Literally, I did that. That's me. That's literally me. I've done that before. Don't do it. Don't do it, right? It's so funny because we were actually talking about this yesterday in a Zoom I was on, and I was like, I don't procrastinate at all. I never did. And I guess that's a strength of mine, because so many people they just procrastinate. They do. And Aaron, till this day, he'll make fun of me, because when we were in college together, I would literally show up to a class 20 minutes early. And he's like, what are you doing leaving right now? I'm like, I don't know. I just I'm going to class. I'm always one step ahead, because you never know, right? And one of the girls asked, how do you fit this into your schedule, when you're in school, or even when something big in life is coming up, how do you do all that you need to do when you need to commit to something else? You do it early. You don't procrastinate, right? Guys, my wedding is in June of next year, and I've got a lot of stuff done. I've been searching checklists for weddings, and everything's 6 months before, 3 months before. I'm 9 months before I'm freaking doing it. I need, you feel so much better, right? So that's definitely a habit that y'all need to pick up if you don't have it. And yes, maybe it came naturally for me. I don't know if I got it from my mom or whoever, but I'm telling you, it will, guys, it will help your anxiety and your stress. It'll make things so much easier for you, and you should 100% be going to class 20 minutes earlier so you can get some work done for this business. Perfect prime time. Yes, so true. Okay, any more questions? Guys, who's freaking excited? This year's almost over. We're about to be hitting 2020. It's crazy. It's insane. I'm really confused. I'm about to get married. That's even more freaking weird. I'm going through this midlife crisis, not even midlife. I'm literally just turned 25. And I'm what is happening right now? We just came out with 1 million new products. I'm getting married. What's going on? Everyone's doing crazy, amazing stuff. It's just, it's so freaking exciting, guys. And if maybe Brittany freaking cries 5 a.m. I love it. I love it. If you guys don't know about our Power Hours, get on them. If you can't get into an event right now, you have no freaking excuse. Get on the Power Hours and let's just freaking do it together. We have them throughout the whole entire day, guys. You have no excuse. Get on them. Come work with us. Come chat with us if you want. Ask questions, and just get work done, right? Okay. Perfect. Okay. No questions, guys? None? No? All right. Y'all are no. I'm can I just get back to work right now, please? Thanks. Okay. I love you all. Thanks for getting on. You guys are freaking awesome. That means that you're making this work and you want to freaking do it. And that's great. Just freaking showing up. You guys know how that is. All right. I hope you guys have a great night and a great week. Bye.